It's my cocoa butter kisses. Hope you smile when you listen. Ain't no competition, just.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to bleach and customize your pre-colored wigs. This is super beginner friendly. Anybody can do it. It took me less than an hour altogether from start to finish. The first thing I always do is spray back all my hair with some got-to-be spray just to get the flyaways out for when I apply the bleach mixture onto the knots. I use 1 packet of color remover, bleach, and 40 volume developer. I use the whole packet of the color remover and I use like less than a scoop of bleach. And then when I was using the developer, I added it in little by little until I got to the consistency that I just showed. Personally, I don't think it matters if you start applying the mixture at the front of your wig or at the back. Some people say to do the back first because the front process is faster. Personally, I always do the front first just to make sure that the hairline is fully covered. I don't think it really matters. Just you want to make sure you cover the entire thing like pretty quickly though, so it doesn't like bleach unevenly. This is just me spreading the mixture on. I could have sped this up honestly, but this is in real time. It's pretty fast. This is some residue of the hair color on my hands. With pre-colored wigs, that's pretty common. But this is after I rinsed it off. You can see how the knots are pretty much gone. There's no color on them. And to start with the plucking process, I did a middle part, which you always want to start with the middle part to prevent bald spots. And that's me showing how far I want to go back, like behind the hairline, to start plucking, if that makes sense. I always measure with the end of the rat tail comb. I feel like it's maybe like 1 to 2 inches, which is the perfect amount, and then you can get it even on both sides. I notice a lot of people wait until their hair is fully dried and they use wax or holding spray. Me personally, like right after I wash out the bleach and the hair is slightly damp, I feel like that's the best time to start plucking because you don't have to use much effort and it will pull the knots out directly from the root when you pluck. But if you are a beginner, I would say it's probably easier if you do it when it's dry because you can very easily bald your lace like this. When you're doing this, definitely just start off slow, start in the back to see about how much pressure you need to be applying, and you can see how much hair you're grabbing at one time. Like this is not sped up in any way. You can just see how the hair is just coming right out as I'm plucking it, and I'm not really applying much pressure. You can see the white roots literally coming up. I always do each side of the hair into 2 main parts. I know some people like to split the hairline into 3 sections on each side. For me, 2 is enough. I do the main front part, which you see me plucking here, and then the other side of it all at once. I don't think it matters how many sections you do, but more so how many layers you do. Like as you can see, I'm pulling it out slowly and then pushing it back and then going to the next layer and so on. When I'm at this front section, I'm always plucking with the lighter hand. I don't want to accidentally create any bald spots because you can't put any hair back. You know, once you pluck it, it's gone. So definitely be careful when you're at the very front of your hair, but you don't have any more hair to like layer on top and cover it up. This is me just pulling out the hair that I just plucked, and you can literally see how much is coming out. Like it's insane. And this wig was actually pre-plucked pretty nicely, but when you're plucking, you are going to be losing a fair amount of hair if you want that seamless hairline. Now I'm just repeating the exact same thing on the other side. It's the exact same method. For me, I know a lot of people do the pluck skip. I'm pretty much doing that, but I like to just keep moving fast, if that makes sense. Like I don't like to keep staying in the one direction and just repeatedly plucking and then skip over. I like to keep moving as I'm doing it because for me, I noticed I created a lot of bald spots trying to have the really defined indentation in the one spot because the hair will come up, and as you can see, it'll kind of end up looking the same way in the end anyways. that's another example of what I meant by you want to see the roots, the actual roots of the wig coming up to make sure that it has that plucked, defined look. My last tip is to make sure you're always pulling the hair firmly when you're plucking so that you can see exactly how much you're plucking or where you're plucking. That's all the tips I have for today. I'm just going to let the rest of the video play out in case someone needed to see it again and again and again, but hopefully everything I said made sense and was helpful to someone. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for my next video, which will be me installing this wig.